Today I'm going to be showing you how to do laminate around a door jamb. There's a couple ways of doing it. This would be the wrong way. Notice there's visible gaps that do not look very good. This would be an example of the right way. There's no gaps around the door jamb, and the laminate is tucked underneath of it. To achieve this, we can use a multi-tool, or you can use a handsaw. So what we're trying to do is make a gap at the bottom of the door jamb. So to achieve this, you want to mark the bottom of the door jamb the same height as your laminate. So it's about 3/8 of an inch is what mine measures. Some laminates are different thicknesses, so they might vary. Then I'm going to use my multi-tool to cut the bottom of the door jamb. Now this is what it should look like when you're done cutting. You should have a gap that's even around your door jamb so the laminate can tuck underneath of it. So our objective is to make the necessary measurements and mark the angle of the wall on your piece of laminate. Then we're going to cut that piece out. Then we're going to tuck it underneath the door jamb. That will be our goal. So what I usually recommend to do is to use a scrap piece of laminate to use as a template to mark the necessary angles and cuts. So this piece of laminate still has a good front locking edge on it, so I can fit it into place there and check for any gaps. So I'm going to go ahead and tap it into place. So I don't have any visible gaps, so now I can go ahead and make my full measurement. So I'm going to measure from the front edge of this smaller piece here to the back wall, and that will give us our full length measurement we need for the full piece. So we're going to use this template and trace it onto a full piece, and then add the extra length in there to the back wall. So this is our finished piece. Now it's ready to put in place. So because this is such a tight fit, I'm going to have to install this at an angle. So I'm going to have to put the front end in first, and then slide the back down. But now we have to lock the seam in place. So to lock the seam in place, I've got another scrap piece of laminate that has a good front locking edge on it again. Now we're going to lock that to the piece we just put in, and we're going to use a rubber mallet to knock it into place. So this is how you're going to get the seam to attach. And with a little bit of labor, that seam should lock into place just fine. There's a look at the seam after it got locked in place. Now it's time to attach our front piece. So pretty much the same procedure. Cut your necessary angles, install it at an angle, and then hammer it into place. There's a look at the finished product. No visible gaps anywhere around the door jamb. So that's how you undercut a door jamb and install laminate. Thanks for watching. This is C.L.S. All in One.